Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
How are you feeling? How are preparations going? Feel refreshed ahead of the new season?
Very good. Very excited about the new season. We already had a week, a very good in Spain. Training really hard with the new signings. Really good connection between all of us, and now again, super excited to be here. Incredible welcome for our supporters here. They are so passionate, adapting as well to the context, the weather. We weren't able to train today, so we have to adapt to those situations as well. And very excited to have a very successful tour.
We spoke to Gabriel and he said the new signings have made him feel excited. Do you feel the lift they've given to the group, and do you feel it yourself?
Yeah, it's like shaking the tree again and bringing new faces. They bring new excitement, new energy as well. We signed very important players as well, and again, I think everybody feels like the heights have to go again to a different level, and we are seeking.
Hello, Mikel.
Hi.
How much of your job is sort of psychological with this group now, after going so close the last 2 or 3 years to convince them that they can go one step further this year?
Well, they're fully convinced. The good thing is I don't have to convince them. They know how good they are and how close we've been. And yet at the end, it's those details, those ages that make you make the next step, which we all want, and just working on them, realizes where they are, the basic things that we need to have throughout the season to put ourselves in the best competitive opportunities and chances to have the biggest probability to achieve our goals, and that's a daily work. That's our responsibility in each individual as well, and excitement as well.
This is the first time we've been able to speak to you about the new signings you've made. Just start with Martin Zubimendi. How pleased are you to get him over the line? Because obviously there was competition for his signature, and it was a long process.
It was a long process, and as you said as well, he had a lot of opportunities to decide whether he wanted to come, and the good news is that this club is amazing, you know, and everybody wants to come to it, and he left some very good opportunities to come to us, and very impressive. I think we are all very impressed with what we've seen in the last 7 to 10 days, because once you have the player daily there and you see his character, you see his personality, his intelligence, and how much he's going to bring to the team, very excited about it.
There's obviously a lot of talk about Victor Gyökeres. How close are you to signing him?
You know, I cannot comment in any player that is not part of our group yet, and when we have something concrete to offer in any case to any player, we will do that.
Thank you. Thank you to Nick.
Sorry, Mikel, it's a slightly similar question. I think you've got 4 new players through the door. Do you expect any more to join you out here in Singapore?
It's still a long time, you know, in the window. And we are seeking, still in terms of numbers, we are short, and we have to improve the depth and the quality of the squad, and we are constantly looking in the market, but till that happens, again, focus on the players that we actually have, work with them, and I'm very pleased with what I've seen so far in the first 10-15 days.
Of the players you have here already, who can we expect to see sort of making a move, trying to get into the first team for next season?
From the young players, you mean?
Young players or any of the players, yeah.
They have the opportunity. The window is open. Whoever knocks so hard and kicks that door is going to have the opportunity. So we're going to have games now. We're going to have the opportunity to see some of them. So it's up to them.
Thank you, James.
Hi, Mikel.
Hello.
We talked a bit about new signings today, but one player who's obviously not with Arsenal anymore is Thomas Partey. He's now facing some very serious criminal charges. Can I ask for your reaction to that? And obviously he's not an Arsenal player. Was the prospect or possibility of those charges a factor in the decision not to renew his contract?
Well, I think the club was very clear in its statement. There are a lot of legal matters that are very complicated, so I cannot comment in any of that.
I appreciate that, but a lot of fans have questions over the way in which the matter was handled by the club. Do you feel confident and comfortable that the club followed all the right processes in that?
100%, yeah.
Thank you.
Hi. Andrea Ramazzotti, Gazzetta dello Sport from Italy.
Hello.
It's a pleasure. I would like to ask you something about Calafiori. What do you expect from him in this second season in Arsenal? Because he had an injury in March with the national team. I think he's fit because he played in the last part of the last season. What do you expect from him?
Well, a big season for him. He looks very excited. We know that one of the biggest things we have to achieve this season is availability. It's true that the main 2 injuries that he had were in international duty while he was playing with Italy. But these things can happen, and now we want a player that consistently is available and performing at the level that he can do, because he brings an energy and unpredictability to the team that we're really going to need it, and it was certainly missed for a big part of last season. So hopefully that second season, with more understanding, a little bit of more luck as well, which I think he will need as well, we can see a great version of him.
Sorry.
You want some water? No?
Just read it. Sorry, just read it. For Singapore players, it's been a while since they see Arsenal in Singapore, and even year before, and the team has changed like almost like 95% since the last time you were here. So, what do you want to say to the fans who have been waiting for this moment and to see the new players and also like staying up late at night to catch games to find these players in real life?
Well, our supporters here are very passionate already, and I think they are very excited to see the team. As you said, they haven't seen the team for a while, so leave it, connect with them. They are already in the hotel and training sessions very close to us, and now provide the best possible performance. Training session, we have the opportunity in all the activation that we have as well, immerse in the culture, try to understand as well the way they feel about us, and make them proud. That's the objective.
Hi coach, it's CJ from local transmedia. So my question is a bit similar, yet a bit different. So 10 years ago you lifted the Premier League Asia trophy as the captain of the Gunners in the same stadium, and now you're back as a manager. How's your personal feeling about that?
Yeah, it's a great story. Probably 10 years ago, I wasn't expecting to be sitting where I am. A lot happened. I had great memories for the time that we had 10 years ago here, so hopefully we can replicate that. Train in the manner that we want. I think commercially as well, send the messages and the connection we want to the supporters, and we have to perform in the matches, do it and win the games.
Hi Mikel. 4 players in. Was it always the case to have this number of players in before the tour starts, and how eager were you to get as many in as possible before this tour?
Yeah, ideally you want it on day one in pre-season, so I think we've done very, very well so far. I'm very pleased with the way the club is supporting the necessities and the improvements that we required in the team. I think Andrea and the team are doing an excellent job as well, trying to push everything forwards, and still a long time to go in that window where we have still a lot of hopes that we can still improve the team, and we're going to continue to try to do that.
So in terms of the players you want to bring in, are you on schedule, ahead of schedule, behind schedule?
I'm very pleased, that's what I would say. There is a lot of parties and a lot of things that we have to bear in mind to get a player over the line and here, but I'm very hopeful that we're going to do it very soon.
Has it been a stressful summer for you in terms of getting all these new deals over?
Exciting. I think the moment you see the club ownership with the ambition that we have, to see the alignment that we had with everybody in the board, with Rich, with Tim, with everybody that is connected, with Andrea working, and the excitement that everybody is expressing about the new season, super positive about it.
Hi Mikel. Gabriel's recent return to the training pitch, just how's he training and when exactly will he be back on the pitch in action?
Well, we haven't seen them for 4 or 6 weeks. They come back and they seem older, more mature, really excited. Gabi as well, because with his new contract as well, he showed his commitment to the club and that he continued to grow in his role. So I'm very pleased. He played 45 minutes. Was yesterday, no? Yesterday, against Watford. He looks in good shape. William Saliba as well. So we have missed a lot of players at the end of the season, but they all look to be in the right direction and to be fit and contributing in the tour.
That's great. There's no more questions.
So done.
I'm Mikel.
Hello.
Very good. Madueke makes it 8 players from signing Chelsea in the last 10 years. That's 6 under your management. Why do you think it's like such a big relationship with Chelsea compared to other clubs? That's like double the amount since you came in pretty much from any other club we've signed. So just wondering why we have had such a close relationship with the rival.
Probably because they have some great players and a lot of players. But yeah, we try to focus on the players that we want to sign regardless of the club that they are in. It probably a coincidence, where it's not a coincidence, obviously, is the squad and the quality of the squad. While I'm here as well, congratulate them for winning the Clubs World Cup, because I think it was a big achievement for them. And yeah, with Noni, very, very excited. You've seen the reaction of all the players as well, which they know them, especially the ones that know them very well. And he needs a little bit of a break now, but he will be with us soon, showing what he's going to bring to the team. Okay, thank you guys, thank you. You're around.